Hello. All right, this is a special biometric activity. Now, I started the biometric concept with this exact problem years ago. And guess what? I still haven't learned to quit. So let's get started here. So in this activity, we're going to do how high, how fast, how long. We started with this equation, or how high, how fast, how hot. So we're starting out with this equation. Now you've seen this equation before. The change in kinetic energy plus the change in potential energy plus the change in internal energy equals 0. So this means if I'm on a mountain and I start skiing down, my potential energy goes down, but my kinetic energy increases by an equal amount. One goes down by an amount, the other one increases by an equal amount. You end up with 0. Now, does it all go into that? No, some will go into friction, some of that would go up. But the result is, no matter what combination of potential, kinetic, and thermal energy you get, it all adds up to 0, because anything that's lost somewhere else is going to be gained somewhere else, because energy is not created or destroyed. So, let's take part of this. This time, I'm going to take my energy, the energy I consume every day, and figure out if I could turn this into potential energy, how high could I get? So I would use this amount of energy and turn it into this kind of energy, but that means that this doesn't play a part. We can take that out. A lot of people get confused by having this all add up to 0. We'll explain a bit why that was, okay? But let's first off take a look and get our numbers in here. So potential energy is mgh, mass times gravity times how high up you are. Now, that's going to be what I'm turning into. I'm going to be losing. That energy is coming from my internal energy, so my internal energy is going to be going down. And how many calories, or how many joules per day? 13,710,000 joules. That's how many joules of energy I'm going through every day. If I turn it all into potential energy, we're going to find out how high I would go. And of course, it'll equal 0, because this is going to go up by the amount that this goes down. Now, add 13,710,000 to both sides. And over here, 13,710,000 joules, and you get an ounce. But that's good, because I need to do some writing. mgh now equals 13,710,000 joules. Now, you might say, well, are they seriously going to waste my time with this? I got no time for this. So, you might say,
all right, Lions, go to the large gym today at 3:15 and watch our varsity wrestling boys and girls team. Come to the large gym today at 3:15. The matches are free. Pin it to win it.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, you might ask, why didn't I write it this way to begin with? mgh is equal to that. We could do that, but the thing is, we have 3 different things. You can't really put the equal sign any particular place. So the idea is you put it all on one side and it all works. That's why they did it. But you can very easily put it so you got potential energy on one side, the calories you're using on the other side. You can rearrange it however you want. So let me get started here. My mass, is 108.9 kg. Gravity, Earthlings, is 9.8 on this planet, but only on this planet. And we're going to solve for height. Equals 13,710, da 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 da. Multiply this together, and I end up with 1,067.22. H is equal to 13,710,000. And now I divide both sides. Make sure that decimal is clear. Divide both sides by 1,067.22. Divide both sides by 1,067.22. And what you end up with is your height. Now, in my case, the height comes in at 12,846.46 meters. Now, can I really be that precise? The answer is no, because I may have 4 sig figs here and 4 sig figs here, but my gravity is only 9.8. So that's only 2 sig figs. So I have to round this to 2 sig figs. So what I end up with is H is equal to 13,000 meters in the upward direction. That's how high I could go if I turned all the food I eat in a day into potential energy as opposed to, well, fat energy. Now, I want to point out something. One, I've got myself down as moderately active. If you are highly active, you're probably burning a lot more calories for somebody your size. You're going to probably go even higher. If you put yourself down in the calculator, in the calorie calculator as sedentary, you're probably going to get a number that's lower. But even still, it's going to be in the thousands, in the high thousands. And now let's talk about something. You know, Mount Everest is over 8,000 meters, but not much over 8,000 meters. This is putting me well above Mount Everest. This is putting me up where, you know, jetliners are cruising around. That's how much energy I am consuming every day in the form of calories. Now, obviously, it doesn't all go into height, but the point is, you use a lot of energy. You use a lot of energy, and obviously you can't convert it all into height going up. You know, you got to keep your heart beating for one thing, but it's a huge amount of energy when you turn it into potential energy. Thank you very much. Next up, how fast?